Hello, my fellow mad heroes and extraordinary game changers. It's Jennifer Mackey coming to you from the booth, and this is your evening musing. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about luck. So the other day, my son Nathaniel said to me, "Mom, I think I'm the luckiest boy in the world." And I said, "Why?" And he said, "Well, because when I want to win a game or I want to do something really cool and I wish it comes true. And even when I wish for someone else, for something good to happen to somebody else, and then when I wish that for them, that's what comes true for them. And I think it's just because I have great luck." And so it's actually sparked a discussion in our home about what luck actually means and what is luck. And I was telling my son Nathaniel about, I grew up in a town called Orillia, Ontario, Canada. And we had this really great author in our town that was very well known internationally. His name was Stephen Leacock. And on the side of a building, there was his face airbrush painted, and there was a quote that was posted on there with him. And it said, "I'm a great believer in luck, and I find that the harder I work, the more I have of it." So it sparked a discussion with us, between us, that was all about luck and what it means to be lucky. Well, maybe back in the day, they talked about luck being something that happened to you, but I think we're a little bit smarter now, all these years later. An evolution in our spirits, in our minds, in our hearts helps us to understand quantum physics and what it means to have energy and what our thoughts can produce as far as not only action but manifestation of physical and mental and material things. And this whole idea of luck is really got a different twist now in our generation. And when I look at luck, I think about the fact that luck, I believe, is really about that innate connection that we have to source. And as a little kid, Nathaniel at 8 years of age is totally tapped into source. He is innately connected to that source, and it is alive and well within him, that whispering voice within him, that those callings, that little voice that's telling you and guiding you where to go. I think that Nathaniel is really connected to that, and I think that people that are really tuned into their spirit, that are alive and connected to who they are at the core of their being, are very aligned with that source. The second thing is that I do believe that luck is really about that attraction of energy. We all know now, you watch What the Bleep, there's many other movies, thank you Napoleon Hill, Dale Carnegie, that talk about this whole connection to what you think about becomes your reality. We know now in quantum physics that what we think about, what we focus on, becomes our reality. So luck is really about intention training. It's really about being connected to source, then asking for something, and then being able to attract that to us. But what's the third element that's really super important? Well, Stephen Leacock said it best. What he said, "The harder I work, the more I have of it." It's about discipline and dedication and trust and belief. And even when we think things aren't going well, to be able to stay connected to source, to stay connected to our intent and our message, and then to be able to work our asses off for it. Let's be clear. That's really what it's about, working really hard. So what sparked this conversation with Nathaniel started a whole conversation within us that we talked about what luck really is. And what I think that we can all take away from that is that if we really want to have great luck in our lives, then we need to be connected to source at the core of our being. And then we need to understand that what we say, what we think about, attracts things every minute or every day. So we better be very careful what we think about, what we ask for, because that's exactly what we're drawing towards us. And then it's just about dedication and hard work and discipline. So I hope that serves you today. I hope that this speaks to you and meets you where you are, and I hope that it helps to drive you toward the next extraordinary vision of the life that you can live. I wish you an extraordinary game-changing day and an extraordinary game-changing life. Until the next time, bye-bye.